Hi, everyone. I hope that you're having a great week. This past week, we started a new series called Pray. And our first week, we talked about being strengthened with power. And we wondered if sometimes our prayers were simply too general and too small. We pray, Lord, would you bless this day? Would you keep us safe? And those are important prayers, to be sure. But when we think of the power of the God of the universe and beyond, how much are we lacking because our prayers are simply too small and they're too general? So we looked at an early Christian named Paul, the Apostle Paul, who wrote much of the New Testament, and we looked at one of his prayers. And his prayers take a certain form often. He says, I pray, and then fill in the blank. I pray so that. And he prays specific prayers and he prays big prayers. For example, we might pray, I pray that my friend such and such comes to know the Lord, so that his marriage is healed, so that his life is healed, so that he becomes a better father, so that he becomes a witness to you, so that he glorifies you, Lord. Big prayers and specific prayers. And one of the prayers that Paul shared was, I pray that out of the Lord's glorious riches, that you would know the fullness of the love of Christ. And that is my prayer for you. And why do we need the Lord to help reveal his love? Because it's a love that we can't describe. We can't comprehend it in our own minds. It needs to be supernaturally revealed to us. And so Paul says, I pray so that you would understand the fullness of his love, so that there be a supernatural work in your life and that your life would never be the same. And that is my prayer for you. And I encourage you to pray that and to pray other big, specific prayers this week, not because we want to glorify ourselves, not because we want something that's easy for our life, but because we want God to be glorified and because we have a Father who has stored up all the glorious riches of heaven that he wants to share with us. May God bless you and have a great week.